Right, this short video is going to go over how we enter the calculators in press to test mode for the South Carolina end of course exams. So the first thing what I have set up here is I have the teacher software open, and what we can do is we can daisy chain 30 to 40 of the calculators and basically put them in press to test mode at the same time. So the first thing I recommend doing is obviously make sure that your charging bays are plugged in, and we're going to daisy chain them by taking a USB cord and plugging it into the calculator, and then the mini USB here is going to go into your first charging bay, and then to hook up the second one you would put the USB port into the first one, the mini USB port into the second one, and just daisy chain. Again, I wouldn't recommend doing more than 30 or 40 at a time. So next, from our teacher software, the first thing we want to do is delete all the files and folders so we take everything off the calculators. So from up here, we're going to go to the Tools menu. We're going to go to Transfer Tool. We're going to select Delete all files and folders before transfer, and then click Start Transfer. Yes, we want to delete everything. And you can see that quick we've deleted everything off of the 11 of the 11 calculators that I have hooked up here. And then we can click Stop Transfer and then choose Yes. So in the bottom left corner right here, you can also see I have 11 clients connected, which is how many I have total in the two charging bays. So that's a good indicator of whether or not all your calculators are connected. All right, so the next thing we need to do is to clear the scratch pad. This is also really easy to do. We just go up to this little icon right here with the calculator and that little tool icon and select Clear Scratch Pad. Yes, we want to clear the scratch pad, and that should be pretty quick as well, and then we can choose Done. Now to set these up into press to test mode. So what we want to do with that is we're going to go back to this tool menu, and we're going to choose Send Press to Test, and we want to enter the test code for South Carolina. So we click Enter Test Code, and I had already entered this from testing this before, but you're going to put in the code that's on the handout that accompanies this, 00032774. We're going to choose Next, and it's saying that, okay, we've disabled the sliders because that's what South Carolina requires. Don't worry about CAS mode, y'all don't have CAS. And then we can click Send Press to Test. And yes, Send Press to Test. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to basically configure all the handhelds. You can hear the sound because what it's doing as it puts them in press to test mode, it's rebooting them. And if you look up here at the top, you can see that they're flashing yellow to indicate that they're in test to press mode. And you can see also as they turn back on that they're reconfiguring how many connected handhelds that we have. Now, after the test, it's really easy, I'm going to choose Done, to take these out of press to test mode using the same feature. It's as simple as going back up to our little calculator icon, and we now want to exit press to test mode. So again, this would be what you guys want to do after your end of course exams. So hook them back all up like we had before, and then realize that you've got your 11 hooked up, and then from this toolbar we can just, let me cancel that out real quick. We can just choose Exit Press to Test, Exit Press to Test, and you can see what's happening. It's taking them all out again, so they're going to reboot. And then once we've taken them all out of press to test, you can see the clients are basically falling off. and then they would restart, which takes another couple minutes. And as they restart, you should notice now that they're no longer blinking, which indicates they are no longer in press to test mode. And once all 11 are done, we've got 11 connected, and that actually must have exited press to test. There we go. And then you can just click done. All right. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions.